Hello and welcome to Success Formulas.
9 things you should not share with anyone. Personal life is called personal for a reason. There are certain matters and areas in your life that you should keep to yourself, because unfortunately, not everyone has good intentions. They can use private information to hurt you or can try to break your dreams if they are your competitors. Always try to maintain your life secrets so that no one can get the chance to hurt, blame, or judge you. It is useful to have a basic list of certain personal information you should never share with others. If you don't know how to make your own list, we're here to help. Here are 9 things you should not share with anyone. Number 1. Your income. Your income details should be a secret between you and your company. The amount of savings in your bank account should only be known by the bank and not your relatives or friends. Because in this fast-moving world, you can never know whether they will judge you on your income status. The world runs on money these days, and we cannot deny this. There are many problems that are caused from disclosing your income. First, people who know your income start to associate you with your earnings, as if you are the money you earn. Second, people will begin to make money decisions for you. You will be expected to pay for things you never intended to pay for. For example, John makes $10,000 a month, let him grab the dinner tab. Third, people will associate your expenses with your disclosed earnings. You will be judged by everything you spend and don't spend your money on. For example, how can you afford a $30,000 car when you only make $60,000 a year? You only donate that little to charity? You make that much and still drive this cheap car? You're 40 years old and still only make that little? Number 2, your future goals. One of the most important ways towards success that wise people will share with you is not sharing your future goals. While you are still working to achieve your goals in the near or far future, you need to know that the confidentiality of them is very important. I'm not being superstitious, and I am not implying that disclosing your goals will bring you bad luck. There's actual science behind this. Studies have proven that sharing goals with others can reduce the possibility that they will be accomplished. Telling people what you want to achieve creates a premature sense of completeness. It tricks the brain into believing you've achieved something that you haven't. While you feel a sense of pride in letting people know what you intend to do, that pride doesn't motivate you, and it will make it less likely for you to actually do the work. Second, if you're a beginner, getting negative feedback can stop you. Sometimes we share our long-term goals with people who ought to support us, but they end up discouraging us from achieving them. However, if you keep your goals to yourself, you have a much higher chance of accomplishing them. The next time you want to achieve a goal, just work hard, stay focused, and let the success speak for itself. Number 3, your good deeds. You may have heard that good deeds always attract good karma. That's true, and you should never be discouraged from doing good deeds. But if you start bragging about them, their perspective of these deeds changes completely. Good deeds should be done with intention, not for attention. Many of the Good Samaritans always find a way to tell the world about their good deeds. However, good deeds could be thought of as valuable only if they remain untold. So, if you can't stop sharing how generous and kind you are, you might not be that good of a person. Once you brag about something good that you've done, you're making it all about yourself, thus invalidating the good that you've already created. If you are doing good to make yourself feel good, then there is absolutely no reason to brag about it. Many of the greatest philanthropists in the world remain anonymous for a very good reason. It's much better to do good in a way that no one knows anything about it. Number 4, your family problems. No family is perfect, and every family has problems. Most families consist of so many different people, all with different personalities. It only makes sense that fights or arguments come up every now and then. Therefore, you must learn to live with them and accommodate everyone regardless of how difficult they are. What happens in the family might be best kept within the family, too. What goes on behind closed doors is something that concerns only you and the members of your family. Sharing your family problems with other people will usually not solve your family issues. Instead, people will have information to judge you and your family. So, before you rush and open your mouth about your family issues, make sure you stop for a second and think about the consequences of your actions. Number 5. Your relationship problems. Marriage and conflicts go hand in hand. Whatever you're going through in your relationship, let it remain between the two of you. Your relationship problems and your personal issues are not something you should share with the world. You should always try to sort out these issues between you and your partner. You should not share what you are going through with your friends and family because they likely are on your side. They care about you more than anything, and they only want the best for you. As soon as you start telling them about your relationship problems, you may make enemies for your partner, and they can have serious problems with them. Then, when all is better between you and your partner, you'll have a mess to clean up, and you might not be able to. Do you really want that? Probably not. Even worse, if your partner learns that you've talked about them to others, you'll have to deal with even more grief. I've seen it happen many times, and trust me, it can get ugly. Have respect for the ones you love by speaking with them directly, not behind their backs. Number 6. Your material possessions. The truth is, we all want to be surrounded by material possessions we personally like. But sometimes we get a certain satisfaction by letting everyone know about our new house, car, clothes, phone, and whatever else money can buy. There's nothing wrong in sharing your joy with someone, but bragging about your material possessions might make you come off as rude and obsessed with the material cost of your belongings rather than their unique significance. Modesty is the most beautiful trait in a person. You should spread it throughout your conversations. It is great when you have created financial freedom for yourself, but stay humble. People appreciate humble people. Number 7. Your regrets. All of us have our negative stories about people we genuinely dislike. Whether it is an old friend, a schoolmate, or an ex-boyfriend, we all hold a grudge against certain people in our lives. But no matter how much we hate someone, it's never a good idea to share that hate with every person we meet. You should let go of these feelings and discuss them as little as you can in public, as negativity can be overwhelming. People prefer to be surrounded by positive people, those who have interesting insights to provide, not haters who constantly frown and talk trash behind people's backs. So, the blast of regrets from the past should stay there, and you should focus on the present. You will find that more and more people want to talk to you. Number 8. Your weaknesses. Don't share your weaknesses with anyone. You never know who is going to use it against you. Be careful who you talk to about your strengths and your weaknesses. I strongly believe that we shouldn't share our weaknesses with others, because revealing too much information to anyone might bounce back like a boomerang and hit you in the head when you least expect it. Not everyone out there wishes you good luck. You should not share your weaknesses even with your close friends, because in due time, people can always change. Your friends may not stay close to you. They can use your weaknesses against you and can hurt you. Number 9. Your political beliefs. You should not discuss your political beliefs with just anyone. If you disagree with someone's opinion, it can cause a problem and they can end up having strong perceptions of yourself. Very often, people go as far as trying to impose their beliefs on others. Don't be that kind of person, because you might turn into one of those intolerant people who only view the world from their perspective. People don't like such kind of close-minded people, and hardly anyone becomes friends with them or even listens to them. You don't owe anyone anything, especially about your personal life. So sharing every piece of you and your life with just anyone is a foolish act. It is natural to make mistakes, and in case you have disclosed any of the topics we discussed in this video, we hope that now you will not repeat them again. Private life should remain private, and trust me, your life will get easier and better. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to tell us about the video in the comments below. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to our channel because more interesting and motivational videos are on the way.